He considered laying up against a two-time world champion. Oh, he went tops.
120.
And the last dart shows that maybe he made the wrong decision. But Roelofs, who did go for the bullseye, means he's got to tidy this up. Double 12. Take out 25 in a different way from Peter Wright in the previous leg, and he cannot do it. 3 darts missed for the leg. Peter Wright, this for 3-0. Roelofs drops his dart. Peter Wright has to wait. It may not matter. Wow, that's hit the number. And that's straight in. Good marker. 3-0. Double break. And then just surgically moving around it, finding his way through to the treble.
60.
His average is tantalisingly just below a ton, but it's been decent from Wright. Can't find his way through to the treble 18 that would have given him a match dart.
51.
That's a little loose, but no great harm done. He still leaves single to double.
$60.
So 53 to wrap it up. Double top. Bends the wire.
13.
2 match darts missed.
$60. Game shot.
Peter Wright rolls on to round 2. Owen Roelofs rolls out in round 1 for the 3rd time in a row. Work to do for the 21-year-old from the Netherlands, and still work to do for Peter Wright. He only averaged 95 in the end there, but the finish... Danny Lauby managing to outscore Ricky Evans in a
100.
leg. Not by a huge amount.
$45.
And that hands the initiative back to his opponent. Oh, he wants to leave double 12. And he has left double 12. It's a 4th maximum from Ricky Evans. Puts him on the brink of victory. Danny Lauby is not going to pull that rabbit out of the hat.
100.
Leaves himself on tops, but it's match darts Ricky Evans for a deserved and a convincing win.
Game
there it is.
shot
Double
and
12
match.
does the job. Ricky Evans sees off Danny Lauby. 7 legs in no time at all. He's struggling to get his darts out the board again there. Must have some serious grip on it.
57. $67 left, yeah. 105.
That'll do for Bunting. You could do pretty much anything he wanted. With Jermaine back on 250, but now he's on 110. Things could change. Double 4 is
Game
found.
shot.
15 darter. Stephen Bunting holds his throw to get on the board in this one. Treble 19 to leave the bull.
64.
Double 18. Double 9. And
Game
Wattimena gets another breaker throw. It's 5-2, and the Masters champion, despite averaging a ton, is on the ropes because Jermaine Wattimena has been very, very good. He's 5-2 up.
100.
He missed 4 darts to win one of the legs he lost.
$60.
Wattimena to win it. Treble 20 and tops. He's got the treble. How about the double?
80.
Match dart miss, but he will get more. Still applying himself, still plugging away, and he gets down to a finish, but Jermaine Wattimena to seal it.
20.
More match darts missed. And could it be the greatest 138 checkout you've ever seen? No, not on this occasion.
62.
How many chances to win it do you need, Jermaine?
Game
7, as it turns out. The 7th match dart finally finds the mark, and the Masters champion is beaten. It's another early exit for Stephen Bunting. If darts missed at double for Haupai Puha. 33 leaves 33. That leaves 32.
50.
And that leaves Haupai Puha still in with a chance. A chance which he finally takes. Be worth getting his plan sorted before he starts throwing the dart.
100.
No problems there though. Ton to leave 104 for the match. This will be closer to double top than treble 20.
100.
Right in the middle to leave himself on tops. He's going to go on the 18s again. This time he gets the treble and the single to leave double 16 for the match.
72.
It would have been a third ton plus finish of the match, and it would have won the match. But Tricole doesn't get the job done, and Puha can close the gap. It is just one leg in it now. Gets a match dart from 92. He will get a look, and is Thibault Tricole going to go for the bull here, safety first?
66.
What's the plan? Goes aggressive. 2 doubles now. Yes, there's one of them. And the other one flies high and wide. Another match dart missed for Thibault Tricole. He had 1 to win it 6-3. He's had 1 to win it 6-4. Haupai Puha, it's a nice open bullseye. Nice open bullseye.
46.
That might have been his chance. Not just to save himself, but to win it. He'd have had the darts in the last leg decider, but Thibault returns. He's already hit double 18 in this leg. And he hits it again to wrap things up. Thibault Tricole, the Frenchman, sees off the New Zealander. And it is the French touch who goes through to face Jermaine Wattimena.
Between the two players in that match last weekend, or last Monday, I should say. Fantastic game of darts.
92.
Yeah, going to do that quite a lot and refer to weekends, even though they're all midweek now. They're probably, I reckon by about August we'll have got it right.
58.
116 for Littler to take the opening leg. He's on throw. That leaves tops.
76.
Well, caught the fly. Sent it wheeling away, but he is going to get more attempts.
Yeah, Menzies not close enough to have a crack at anything. All he can do is apply a bit of pressure to this 40.
65.
Look at the then tops for a holder throw, which he comfortably hits in 16 darts.
For the second time in 3 Pro Tour events.
Yeah. I sometimes wonder, Dan, you sometimes look at Cammy and he sometimes just looks with the body language that he's not serious enough about it, and you think to yourself, if you just apply a little bit more, Cam, you could be absolutely devastating. He plays great stuff anyway, like you've just now said. He throws some great stuff, but you sometimes think, you just push yourself just a little bit more. See what you can do.
Well, this is for a level game. Double top.
52.
Drags it low. Now Littler, what are the options? Treble 14. That'll leave double top. And Luke Littler is missing doubles here. He's had darts to win every single leg of this match.
Game shot.
And that's 2-2.
I loved it. Didn't like the fines. But at the time, it seemed like I was doing the right thing. Don't do that at home, boys and girls.
Don't throw a jug of water over tens of thousands of pounds worth of camera equipment either. That's a bad idea.
Yeah, who done that?
That was you, Colin.
Oh.
Now then, Cameron Menzies with his first maximum, making a move on the littler throw. Now,
100.
Undoubtedly, he has these devastating bursts, Luke Littler. But when he's off, and Cameron Menzies is on. And that is 180, 136 out, 12 darter, breaker throw, 3 legs on the spin for Cameron Menzies. And it's
Wayne, he's had to grind out the win.
Well, we'll return to that point in a minute. Luke Littler's not going to take out the 150. How big a bite can he take out of it? Not that massive, truth be told. Ton 40 here from Cameron Menzies. Even a ton. Yeah, it's okay. Important little passage, this. Double 15. Likes it down here. Oh, dear. Not even close.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what he does here, Dan. I think he might possibly go 10 double 10. But what do I know? I was only thinking that because when he went for the double 15 there that last start, there was that sort of like...
talent who would eventually become back-to-back world champion. The big criticism in the early days was, yes, we know Adrian, when he's playing well, he can beat anybody. The problem is, when he's not playing well, he'd just lose. He didn't have a B game that was going to win him things, let alone win him titles. You could argue his second world title was won with a B game. And Luke Littler already is able to just win, no matter what. He's not been brilliant here. He's averaging low 90s. But he's missed an awful lot of doubles, and Cameron Menzies, well, in fact, it's in the high 80s now. Missed an awful lot of doubles, but he hasn't lost his head, hasn't lost his composure. He's kept plugging away, and in the end, looks like he's going to get a chance to win it 6-3.
90.
Yeah, it sounds like it's a whatever sort of comment, Dan, but I've always said to people, listen, you can only control what you're doing. You can't control what your opponent's doing. Every time Luke Littler goes back up to the board after Cameron Menzies misses, he's thinking, well, if you don't want it, I'll have it.
And he has got it. And it's 6-3. Luke Littler, 2-0 up, 3-2 down, and then rattles off the next 4 legs to beat Cameron Menzies for the second time in 3 tournaments on the Pro Tour. He was
Holland seems to be a hotbed of darts again, Dan, doesn't it? There's a lot of players. You've got the golden oldies of Vincent van der Voort, Raymond van Barneveld, Michael van Gerwen, dare I say. He's been around a long, long time. But you've also got these 2 young players coming through. Jermaine Wattimena. Jeffrey Desvarnes seems to be back on the scene again.
45.
So plenty to talk about when it comes to Dutch darts.
Yeah, Jermaine Wattimena looked very good on this board earlier on, in knocking out the Masters champion Stephen Bunting. 8 for Gian van Veen. And he's won that leg at a canter, 12 darter. Excellent stuff. Well, he's been good on his own throwers, Doets. If he hasn't scored well, he's finished well, and he's finished well under pressure. Every single time Doets has held his throw, Van Veen has been there ready to pounce on any mistake, and they've been very, very few.
80.
But that is a little bit of poor fortune from Doets.
Well, can Van Veen capitalise on it? And there you go, Dan, just like what you've been saying, he's shaking his head thinking the dart's sat down, I've got no choice but to go for cover.
Well, he needs 2 big trebles. The 19s would have worked to leave 167 if he got both of them, so it wasn't the worst thing in the world.
No, exactly right.
100.
Oh, that's good. He's going to go to the bullseye, and that leaves him a 2 darter. Now, can Kevin Doets, who's finished so well on his own throw under pressure in this game, can he finish here? Double 11.
73.
Missed opportunity to wrap it up. He's going treble 16. Well, I thought the lie for the treble 20 looked
84.
good. Van Veen disagreed, and ultimately, he might be going out. Double 4 for Kevin Doets. 6-3, he wins it. We will not have Van Veen versus Littler again. It's Kevin Doets who goes up against the 17-year-old.
Dart leg, and then who could possibly be thrown for the match.
94.
Well, good last dart there from Josh Rock. Certainly needed it.
$93. 100.
Well, Josh Rock has left himself the easier of the 3 dart finishers. I feel that if Callan Rydz hits the treble, I feel that he has to go for it. Oh, what a shot that was! Josh Rock, if he can put in a big score, he's going to stay up. Yeah, if he'd have only hit 41, that would still left him a finish. Well, 19 for tops then for the match.
96.
Well, Callan Rydz now, he has 3 darts for the match. Be thinking to himself, try and get it over and done with 1, which he has done. A nice little 13 dart leg there from Callan Rydz by way of 7 maximums in this match. Sees him home.
100.
So 76 for Anderson. Leaving his favourite. Oh,
36.
Wow. I say to leave his favourite. Again, he's missed the big number. Bullseye then for Spowdens to get off the mark.
38. Game shot.
Well, gets there eventually. This leg. Needs to put a hole in this. Which he does, leaves himself double 12, so Gary Anderson will need to take out this 147.
$60.
Well, double 12 then for Jeffrey Spowdens to get off the mark. Well,
12.
Unfortunately, when your opportunities don't come along very often, when you do get the chance, you unfortunately miss it. And Gary Anderson there takes out the 87 to win through this match. 6 legs to
throw, really slow things down, become more deliberate, and that coincided with him getting back in the winner's circle around about September last year.
100.
Beat Dave Chesnell in a final. And that is Rydz's 16th 180 of the day. It's only Gary Anderson who's hitting him more regularly than Rydz over the course of today's action.
64. $100.
82 left for Rydz, and he will get a look at it. Littler. Oh, he's going to get himself back in the leg. And how? Well, that's in the 8. So double 17 for double top. Oh, that is good. That is excellent from Callan Rydz. Double finish to break the throw and take a 1-0 lead after a 1-8. Can he find a way to get into the contest?
100.
Who's got the better setup shot from here? That's a pretty good one from the Warrington lad.
$135.
Well, that's just as effective. 45 left. Double top. First start at double in the match for Luke Littler, and he can't pin it. Could be 3-0 in a double break.
28.
Ooh, 2 darts missed for a 3-0 lead. Callan Rydz. Will he come to regret those? Wow. You couldn't get any closer without going in with it. Gary Anderson's taken a 3-1 lead over Peter Wright. Danny Noppert and Ryan Searle are having a belter. Noppert's averaging 106 and is 3-2 up.
100.
Van Gerwen and Steve Lennon 2 apiece. That's the lowest quality match in terms of the stats from the 4 quarterfinals we've got.
58.
Van Gerwen is progressing through the rounds, but he's not doing so in blistering fashion. He's just winning games.
97.
Luke Littler may not be progressing any further through the rounds if this continues, because Callan Rydz is the better player here.
97.
Gets to 1-2-6 Littler, but this is a leg where he threw first. If he doesn't win this, he's in all sorts of trouble.
104.
Staying on the 19s. That leaves the bull.
101.
Good attempt, not close enough. A single to double for Callan Rydz for a 4-1 lead and another breaker throw. Double 10.
50.
And he moved back to the centre of the oche. Double 10. And again, it's one right on the wire, and he uses it. My. Oh, good visit. Great visit, Callan Rydz. A 3rd maximum leaves him on a double, but he can't stop Littler having a look at this. When the 18's route first. Does get a dart at tops.
98.
That's not enough. From what we've seen of Littler today, the doubles, the first dart at double has not been going.
Game shot.
And he is punished by Callan Rydz. Switch to the 18s. Leaves him on 1-1-3. Rydz won't take the 1-4-1, but he should take a chunk out of it.
55.
Not as much as he would have liked. Oh, 25. Double 14 it is. Oh, how about that? Luke Littler, an unconventional start on the ball. 140, 125, 140. Potentially 11 darter incoming. Littler needs the lot. He gets the lot to get to a finish. Rydz renders it irrelevant. Superb leg. 11 darter. He is 1 away from the semi-finals. Couple of ton-plus averages.
140. 134.
A trio of ton 40s. Leaves himself 81. It was a leg exactly like this that sealed the deal against Daryl Gurney earlier
58.
on. 140, 140, 140, 81 out in 2. He'll have to use all 3. A little look at Littler's score. He's going for the bullseye. He does not pin it. Match dart missed. Luke Littler needs to do something ridiculous. He might. To stay in the tournament. Oh, Luke Littler. Sensational shot. Wow, 4 perfect darts to start the leg. It is some
99.
riposte from Callan Rydz, having been hit with that haymaker of a 158 finish from Luke Littler.
140.
He's not letting it go easy, Luke Littler. He is fighting tooth and nail. But Rydz, look at this. He has left himself on 96, 81 and 82 after 9 darts in the last 3 legs running. He's won 1. He's lost 1.
96.
Can he win it here? Double 16. Magnificent. That is superb from Callan Rydz. He has held throw the last 2 times with 11 darters, with Luke Littler breathing down his neck, trying to turn it around. It was a very conservative effort for tops there from Van Gerwen. Just wanted to make sure he didn't throw it out the board. Ensure he'd come back with 3 clear darts at double top.
58. Game shot.
Don't think Van Gerwen was particularly pleased with that visit.
96.
He started this leg with 5 perfect darts, MVG.
83.
And then it's all gone horribly wrong. And he could lose it. 2 tops. There's one. And there's the other. What a shot, Ryan Searle. Gets down to a finish. Van Gerwen already on one, and a better one at that. But again, it's one of those wild darts.
87. $89.
Double 16. Double 8. Oh,
25.
a miss inside and a miss outside, and Van Gerwen is in trouble now. Double 12 is found. Ryan Searle in control of this game now. Van Gerwen, in going 4-2 up, was playing some of the best stuff we've seen from. $180 number 4 from Ryan Searle. They have all come in the last 5 legs. He has upped his game, Ryan Searle. It was a blitz from MVG at the start.
45.
But it's now turned into exasperation from the 3-time world champ.
94.
Because Searle chips away and gets closer and closer to the finishing post. And a 3rd consecutive final on the Players' Championship Series to start the Players' Championship Series. He doesn't need to bring the bullseye into play here. Double 16.
52.
Match dart missed. He will get more.
50.
That might be that for MVG, who led this game 4-2.
24.
But he has survived again. Searle has already missed 4 for the match. He's got 3 more here. To see off MVG. Again, that's exactly what he's done. He has won 5 legs in a row to beat Michael Van Gerwen from 4-2 down. MVG does not look like he knows what